Yeah, I think there was defense made some huge plays. That's the great thing. Fourth quarter, 3-point game, and they made a huge stop. We went down there and scored, which was good, and then a few big turnovers. So that was great to see. And offensively, it was just we grinded it out and found a way. But obviously, we all wish we could have done some things to be more productive. But it was a good team effort.
Bruce talks about the importance of consistency. Can you just talk about the way that you guys have consistently now put 30 points up in 9 straight games? Because it's impressive.
Yeah, I think what I think, and I'm sure the other guys feel the same way, is I think we could do better. I really do, and I think we have the opportunity, the way that the games are flowing and the opportunities we're getting with the ball, we have even more opportunities. So, been a little loose with the ball. Some penalties at different times that have knocked us out of some scoring drives. Some missed throws that I've had, some misreads. Certainly wish I had made a few better throws tonight. But again, good to get the win. We're 2-0, and there's a lot to build on. And just good to beat a division opponent. And we got to go on the road against a really good team next week.
In games like this where there are kind of those periods where there's a little bit of a lull or like you allow them to come back and make it a 3-point game, Mike had said, he thought you guys need to be better about being engaged. From your vantage point, what can you guys do differently to avoid making it that close?
Yeah, it's just there's a lot going on out there, especially on days like this or in the year it's it's hot and there's everyone's pretty fatigued at different points. So we just got to find a little more rhythm and be a little more mentally tough. And we have a great group of guys. I think everyone's putting the work in. We've actually had 2 really good weeks of practice, probably better weeks of practice than we've actually had performances on the field. So we know we're leaving some out there. But again, it's good to take advantage when we're doing it. We're getting good opportunities and we're scoring points, and we just have to keep building. So again, we're out to a decent start, but we know that we can even play better football than we're playing.
Tom, Mike Edwards, we hear
about.
about.
You have to pull it down and run. What goes through your mind?
I'm thinking, let's throw it. Oh my God, I can see really well. Who's open? Let's throw it. Oh my God, what am I doing out here? Let me run forward and get on the ground as fast as I can. So I feel like I'm looking part backwards because I feel like people are gaining on me and looking ahead, but it doesn't come naturally to me. Let me say that. That's not one of my things. It's just much easier for me to stand in the pocket and throw the ball than it is to scramble for a first down. I wouldn't even call it scramble. Call it glide to a first down.
Tom, your confidence level in Rob, especially in the red zone, his separation, qualities to get a step on a guy. And Tom, if he ever drops a ball, you're going to be stunned, right?
I know. He's got great hands, great instincts, awareness. I think what people don't realize, he is an elite blocker. And what he does in terms of the red area, third down, blocking in the run game, you run behind him. Every run's available because you can run behind him. Catches the ball down the field, catches the ball short, run after catch, incredible hands, and that's why he's got one of those maroon jackets for one of the best 100 players in the history of the game. And I just a real privilege to play with him.
Tom, we talk about Mike Edwards being a ball hawk. You see it in practice, and again in the fourth quarter here. What does he do that allows him to kind of be in the right place at the right time?
I think there's certain people I've been around in my career that just find a way to get the ball in their hands and make plays with it. And Mike obviously comes up with a lot of those at the end of the game and during the game too. I mean, he just gets good jumps on the quarterback. He's in good positions to make the plays, and then he makes them. It's one thing to be in a position and to have it there, and how many have we seen that, go through the defensive back's hands. But he catches it, and then that was really great to see. Great way to kind of put a stamp in the fourth quarter like that. That was great plays by the defense.
What's your area of focus for next week? What's your area of focus for next week do you feel that the team needs to focus on? Obviously, this week the coach said, Matt Ryan was somebody that they needed to focus on, get him out of the pocket or he'll light you up. What do you guys feel is important for next week heading into the away game?
They're a good football team we're playing. I think that's going to be we got to win all 3 phases. I don't think you can go and say, hey, we're going to play great on defense and average on special teams and average on offense and win, or vice versa, any of the 3. I think we're going to have to play good in all phases, have to play just a great, clean football game. Can't give them extra possessions. It's a long trip out there for us, so, we just got to put the physical work in and then get on the plane and go try to win a football game. But we're going against a great opponent.
Bruce said your confidence is light years ahead of the grasp of this offense is light years ahead than it was last year. Is that you feel a lot more comfortable, and are you where you want to be heading into week 3?
Yeah, I think we're 2-0, so that's the most important thing for me is we got 2 wins. I know I could play better. I could make some better throws. I had some more opportunities today to make some throws and, missed AB a few times. Had some other reads I should have done a better job on. But, we'll keep working at it and keep getting in football shape and get used to this heat a little bit and then try to, we got 2 games on the road, so try to go on the road and win a tough game.
Used to getting out in front of the division. Some of your teammates are not. How much easier does that make it during the season when you've got to lead in the division and you're not looking up at somebody else?
What was the first part?
I said you're kind of used to getting out in front of the division in your career. Some of your teammates are not.
Yep. It's a long season. It's a marathon for all of us. So it's 2 games in. There's so much football to be played. We're going to have to play really consistent and smart and tough and dependable. And there's going to be a lot of different situations we're in. And, we're going to have to, keep working as hard as we can to come together and make the plays we need to win.